Module number 2, mastering your mindset for business success. Let's just jump right into it. Number 1, setting and achieving goals. Because when you are building your confidence, you want to set yourself a goals. You don't want to just wander around and just be, okay, one day when I'll go on a networking event, maybe I'll try it. Maybe one day when I'll meet some like-minded people, I'll create that group as Vincent described in the module number 1, and I'll do what he said. Maybe one day when, no, one day it's not gonna work. In business, you need to have a plan. You need to set yourself goals. You need to split those goals into smaller tasks. So, I know you are familiar with goal setting, maybe a little bit, but let me just remind you. And there is something which is called SMART goals. And what does it stand for? S stands for specific. Your goals needs to be very specific. And I'll give you an example. So, I will book 2 networking events this month, and I'll just go and I'll just speak with random people and I'll observe. Or I will book myself for some self-development event where I'll go around my city where I can meet like-minded people and I can create that group. You need to be very specific. M starts for measurable. You need to measure it, because if you don't measure, you don't manage. And if you don't manage, you don't progress. Whatever you don't manage and measure, you don't progress. You don't get better. So you need to see the difference. So this is the starting point. This is where you started. And maybe you are just speaking to yourself out loud when you are on the walk. Next month, you want to practice with 2 people. Next month, you want to practice with 5 people. Next month, you want to practice with 10 people. And then maybe in a year time, you want to build that strong confidence that if somebody will ask you on a networking event or some event to speak and speak in front of 100 people, you will do it. Will you do it? Do you have that confidence inside of you to do it? I know you will if you measure and you practice and you have a plan created step by step. A, it needs to be achievable. Achievable goals are the only goals you'll achieve. And I don't mean small goals, but they need to be achievable. Because if you set yourself a goal that your self-confidence, let's say, I'm just doing it about the speaking because I know that self-confidence, it has to do a lot of speaking in a business. People are telling me, yeah, I have this good idea, I know how to build a business, but I don't really like to speak to people. So forget it. You either find yourself a business partner who will speak to those people, or you don't have a business. Because with a business idea, with no speaking to people, no business is created. Believe me. So, and if he says, I'm very closed-minded and I don't like to speak to people, but you know what? I'll set myself a goal. The next month I'll speak in front of 1,000 people. It's too much. We need to getting that uncomfortable zone to comfortable zone bigger and bigger and bigger every single time, every month, by year. And after time, you'll be so confident and you'll create so great businesses that this will be just a memory. SMART, S, specific, M, measurable, A, achievable, R, realistic. You also want to be realistic about what you are writing down. I think I also described it in achievable, because achievable and realistic, they goes nicely together. And number 5, T stands for timely. You need to set a time. You need to set a deadline. Because if there is no time, if there is no deadline, you'll procrastinate and you will not do it. So what I want you to do right now, I want you to take your pen and paper and write down 3 things what you will be doing in the following month to start practicing your self-confidence. What you'll be doing. 3 steps. It can be booking myself a networking event, going and speaking with my friend who not gonna laugh at me, or going and signing up for a Vincent group coaching course. Doing something, but do something right now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait for the next week, because you forget it and you're not gonna go anywhere. You're not gonna grow. You need to do it now. Don't wait. Because waiting is your worst enemy. Procrastination. So many people procrastinate, they don't get anywhere. Do you think if I would be in my shoes, having these 6-figure businesses at the moment, with my business partner Andre, my business, sourcing business, do you think I would ever create all those things if I would be waiting? If I would be waiting all the time? No. It's about energy. It's about taking action, and you need to take the action right now. So decide, take action, write down the steps, and if you can, pause the video and book yourself for the networking event right now. Don't wait till the next section. Do it right now. And let's jump into the section number 2.